Potluck, brought to you in part by True Value and CGA Limited.
It's not from the people.
Nice, lovely. We're not using the word nice again.
Right,
remember?
right.
Yes. Table starting to look bright and lovely.
Lovely, beautiful. Any
Any
other
other
positive
word?
words, right?
Bountiful.
Yes, I love that.
Abundant.
I love that.
So, Khary, we continue.
Right, we're continuing.
Pastel.
So while during the break, what happened was that I singed the banana leaves because you want to make sure that those are pliable. That's why you singe them.
Okay.
All right, and I mixed in my cornmeal with the margarine, the marigold margarine, and this is the texture you're looking for.
Okay.
Right, so this is what you're looking for. Now all the cornmeal is moist with the thing. So at this point,
It's
you
a
want
kind
to
of
put.
couscous look. That's how it's supposed to be?
Yes,
Okay,
exactly.
Nice. Okay.
So at this point, you want to add hot water.
Okay.
All right, and you just want to add in small increments. It's just you add just enough water to bring the dough together because it becomes very doughy at this point, and you don't want to add too much. So what happens is that you can add, but you can't take away in this case.
I learned that from my rum punch.
Right? All right, so I'm going to add a dash of water again. All right, and once you bring it together, and you want to work with this hot. The reason you work with it hot is because it tends to dry out. So over here, I actually have a bowl with some Narel coconut oil.
Nice.
And that is to keep the
Moisture?
moisture. Yes, that's
Keep it
right.
wet.
Yes, to keep it wet
That's
once
how we
you
like it.
once you make the balls.
I thought we were making pastels.
So yeah, we are making pastel, but you need to
Lord,
roll
this
your dough
reminds me
into
of the
balls
lobster.
at this point. So
Oh,
just
yeah, I didn't. Better
just a
than that.
splash.
All right.
Just a splash of water, just to bring your dough together, and we're getting the consistency
Is
that
that
we
is the
want.
Christmas wap? And?
A wet pastel.
Oh, yeah.
A wet pastel dough. Correct, sir.
Wet as pastel. Yeah, because you want your pastel as wet as possible. You know?
Yeah, because you don't want a dry pastel. You know,
Nobody
sometimes
wants a dry pastel.
you know
and give it
sometimes you
dry
bite
mouth.
into a pastel and you know the dough is crumbly and you're
Well,
like,
is there a recommended size that you need the pastel to be? Because I know some people make pastels thicker than others, you know, the cornmeal part of it.
no, I like to be generous with the meat when I make pastel. So
yes.
I do the dough itself thin, the crust, right? And just enough to cover the meat and stuff. But then when you bite into it,
Meat
you know-
everywhere.
Yeah.
That is what we say.
You know you're eating a pastel.
Yeah, man. And is this when it's beef pastel too? Oh, gosh. So wait, in the meat you put the capers and the olives and all that
Of
kind of
course.
thing?
And
boy.
we have one person upstairs who will be a little bit upset, but you know, that's just the way it has to go sometimes. There's raisins in it as well.
That is what, how you can make a pastel with no raisins?
Ask
How you do
Therese.
that?
Ask
No,
Therese
no,
how we could do
Tyrese
that.
too young to understand the real concept of food. It's all right. It's not his fault.
All right, so at this point, this is the consistency you want, and you're gonna roll these, all right?
What's that? Is a West Indies cricketer? What's all that?
All right, so you
Okay.
have them you put them in the oil to keep them moist. Right, so you're just gonna
Oh, you're
average.
just making the balls and put them in the oil to wait.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, so you're not like, all right, okay, I'm watching. I had to learn because, like I say, I never make a pastel in my life. I
And
feel
the
like it's
reason
so
I'm-
much work. And I watching what you're doing there, and I don't have that amount of patience to sit down and be rolling balls and flicking balls. I'm not a cricketer. What is that? Why go through all that for?
You like pastel?
Yeah?
Right, so that's what you're going through it for?
No. You see, people can specialize, Khary. That's why they have people like you. All I have to do is decide to give you some money and say, can I have some pastels, please, sir? You know, I want to say good morning to Zari. Zari is my cousin-in-law, and
Right.
she's been making pastel. I'm not sure how old. I think she's like 12 or 13.
Wow.
But she started her pastel business.
Yeah?
So she's been making pastels, and they actually taste really, really good. And, you know, she did the blasphemy of making chicken pastels, but it's all right. It tastes good. That's,
Hey,
so
well,
she
you know,
was
not
fine.
everybody eats beef and stuff. I mean, the right way is with beef.
The only way. So the second rounds that we ordered from her though, we got beef pastels.
Right.
Because it is going fantastic. I think they might have like 1.5 left.
I'm making these balls here. So here's what. We're going to skip over to the next step.
I know saying you're gonna pull out all dozen balls?
Oh, no.
Oh.
We don't have time for that.
I know
We're on
saying
TV.
that too much balls for that bowl.
Yeah, we're on TV.
Time at all.
Right?
Because, you know, we have plenty of people, college boy Jesse already in studio.
All right, so
I thought it
here's
wasn't
what's going
selling
to
it
happen.
out, Lisa.
we said it at the top.
Okay,
We
fine.
said it.
All right.
Hey,
We did
pastel press in the household here.
Yeah.
Thank you very much,
from-
Michelle Diaz, for
All right,
this
so what you
pastel
want to do
press.
is oil your
Oil
pastel
the
press.
Right.
Oil the press.
Right, on both
Oil
sides.
the press on both
Then
sides.
you're going to put your big leaf on the top because this leaf is not going to
Yeah.
move. This leaf is going to stay there to help you press your pastel. So this goes down, you put a little bit of oil on that.
Okay.
All right, so you prevent it from sticking. Now you have your bottom piece,
Right.
right? And same deal. You put some oil on that so nothing sticks. Your
You know, we
ball
have a
goes
countdown.
down,
We have a countdown to the pastel.
right? The ball goes down.
Right.
But what do you mean? What?
The meat
Well, the
coming
meat
after.
coming
Oh.
after
After the
Rockers.
break. After the break.
No, so you press
Yeah.
it down first without anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and this is why you need the top piece.
Ah.
there we have
Okay.
The first
All
piece,
right.
right?
All right,
So
so
as we
Khary,
continue,
I'm going to have to stop you there
Well, you
because we
go
have to
ahead.
do a break. We're going to do some of it off camera as well. As a matter of fact, what we're going to do is invite Marie Therese, who you all know. You guys know Marie Therese. Marie Therese made her Marie Therese Soca Sorrel.
Soca Sorrel.
I
Ay.
give it that name, right, Marie Therese?
Yes, yes.
You will tell us why is it Soca Sorrel. What's your special?
Because it tastes so great. it has the sorrel, it has what do you call it, the
Clove.
spices,
Spices, right.
right? Cloves. And so and clove is what takes that very sour taste out of it.
But you know why I call it Marie Therese Soca Sorrel?
Why?
Because when you drink it, you
You
feel
bumped it.
You know what's going on. So dance across to the table. That's our potluck, the Crew Potluck on the Now Morning Show. We're going to take in a few messages. College boy Jesse is up next.